Zach Sang and the gang, hanging out in the studio right now with Andy Grammer. Hello, sir.
What's up?
Dude, thanks for doing this, man.
Of course, man.
You're on a roll right now.
It's really sweet.
What? Just give me a few words to describe your life right now.
Right now, you have, if you want to be a successful musician, you have to have a couple periods like this at least, where things go this well, but they still are unbelievable. Like, I still pinch myself, like, right now. What
moment in this little, I don't want to say cycle, but this portion of your career, what moment did you have to pinch yourself? Was it when, Honey, I'm Good, is skyrocketing up the charts?
Yeah, just when you actually have something that it really is like a legitimate hit.
Yeah.
Because you put out, I have so many songs, write so many things.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, to me, just what a hit is that it actually gives people what they need when it hits them. Like, when they hear it on the radio, when they go to it on Spotify, when they, whatever they do, it gives them what they need, and that's all you want.
Yeah.
And so you write so many songs, and you give it to the public, and the public goes like, "Yeah, we don't really need that." A hit is like, no, we need that. We want it.
Exactly. And they accept it with open arms. Like with your song, it was a very fast. Not fast, but America took it.
Yeah, they did. It's sweet.
They love it.
Yeah, and then to have it be about such an interesting topic is really cool, too.
Tell me the story about the song. I want to know everything. I was watching the music video. I love it.
Yeah, it makes you feel good.
Well, it shows truly the power of music.
Yeah.
And what music does and what music can describe. And it was really great. It was a really great music video. The love in that video.
Yeah.
From couples of 2 months all the way to 69 years, I loved it.
If you can touch on a topic like this and not have it be super cheesy, then everybody really enjoys it. But it's always dangerous when you go into a topic like this. I don't know, just being sincere in general. A lot of times there's like cheesy bombs all over the place that you might step on, and then the whole thing's ruined. You have to be very, very careful lyrically.
Finesse is key.
Getting through a topic like this, and then if you do get to the other side, then everybody goes like, yeah, I feel that. That's really cool. And it's really sweet to cheer on the idea of staying together. There's not a whole lot of that goes on. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the meaning of the song, because I think maybe to some listeners it might be just a really great hook. It's a really catchy tune. But there is a really great meaning. And I think the meaning comes through in the video.
Yeah.
When you show how long couples have been together and the power of being with someone that you love.
Yeah, I think that it's just, there's temptation always.
Yeah.
There just is. It's just like, and this is it's a part of love, is dealing with the temptation outside of your relationship.
Of course.
And how do you do it? To say that it's not there is a lie.
Yeah.
So this is a song that's like, no, it's totally there, and I'm still being good about it. Every once in a while, it's kind of fun to see people on Twitter. Like, some people will be like, "Oh, Andy, you want props for not cheating on your wife? Great job." You know what I mean? Or like hashtag loser, hashtag.
I don't think that's the meaning.
No, that's not the meaning. The meaning is to be like, yes, it's acknowledging that it's there, and then still doing the right thing.
Have you ever really been tempted?
Oh yeah, of course. Have you?
I get tempted because I can be tempted. I have no one by my side. You know what I mean? I have zero. I have nothing. But you're in a steady relationship, yeah?
Oh, she's the best, yeah.
Yeah. How long have you guys been together?
We're coming up on 3 years marriage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Last time you got tempted, where were you?
Oh man, yeah. You know what? This gets creepy when you get specific about it.
Hey, it's okay. This is open arms here, man.
No, I'm saying I don't even know. No, there's just like beautiful people all over the place,
especially
everywhere.
here.
Yeah, in LA all the time. So to say like it doesn't occur again would be lying. Mm-hmm. But to say like, yeah, it's there. I struggle with it, but I beat it, and I'm like, I'm a bigger man than that. I think that's what is resonating with everybody, because everybody feels that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And I think it also hits them because love can power temptation. It can overpower temptation no matter what.
Yeah.
Because I think that was what you saw when you're cutting to first of all, the way the video was shot, it wasn't really shot at all. It was shot by every couple individually.
Yeah.
And to see the love being exchanged by some of the older couples,
so sweet.
It was phenomenal.
It's really sweet.
Did you watch that video, and do you think I want to be there one day?
Yeah, totally.
69 years?
Even though I realize how hard that is.
Yeah.
God, it must be. I don't know if it's getting harder or what, but it's
can't even imagine.
Really difficult to stay together that long.
Do you think it is because temptation is at an all-time high?
I don't know. I don't know exactly why it's the divorce rate's high or whatever. And I'm not about to pass judgment on anybody that has been divorced. I just I guess that's what's so sweet is kind of we all know that that's the climate.
Yeah.
And so to have a video or to have piece of art that is cheering on the people that have made it that far. For some reason, we don't see it enough. So sweet.
And that's what your song really is. And you hit the nail on the head there. It really is a piece of art.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes people think of that, when they hear a song on the radio, they don't know the work that goes into it. They don't really sometimes know the full meaning, and especially the hard work that goes into a career in order to get your song on the radio. I mean,
sure.
Your last major hit, really major, was Keep Your Head Up.
Yeah.
That song changed the game for you.
Totally.
Do you see that happening again with Honey, I'm Good?
Oh yeah, this one's definitely doing that, or bigger.
I think it might be bigger, man.
It's amazing, which is crazy to say,
Yeah.
To go from being, that's Andy Grammer, the Keep Your Head Up guy,
yeah.
to now being like the Honey, I'm Good guy. It's a cool thing. It's like a different jacket you get to put on.
it's a different
fun.
Andy.
Yeah, it's different, totally different. Yeah.
Dude, you're going to perform Honey, I'm Good. You're going to perform Keep Your Head Up.
Let's do it.
And dude, do one of the songs. I want to keep talking to you. You're
right.
awesome.
Let's go.
It's like, whoa, hey, yeah. Whoa, no. It's like, I've been waiting on the sunset, bills on my mindset. I can't deny it, getting higher than my income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me to realize that it's just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Whoa, you turn out fine. I said fine. Whoa, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, You gotta keep your head up, oh, you can let your head down, See, I know it's hard, I know it's hard to remember sometimes. You gotta keep your head up, oh, you can let your head down, I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks. It's kinda hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. Seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled. I start to compromise my life and purpose. Is it all worth it? Am I gonna turn out fine? Whoa, you turn out fine. I said fine. Whoa, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, you can let your head down, You gotta keep your head up, oh, you can let your head down, I know it's hard, I know it's hard to remember sometimes. You gotta keep your head up, oh, you can let your head down, Not only rainbows after rain, the sun will always come again, and it's a circle, circling around again, comes around again. Say only rainbows after rain, the sun will always come again, and it's a circle, circling around again, comes around. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, you can let your head down, You gotta keep your head up, oh, you can let your head down, I know it's hard, I know it's hard to remember sometimes. You gotta keep your head up, oh, you can let your head down, yeah. Woo!
All right.
Dude, one of my favorite songs of all time there.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me the story behind that.
That was a street performing jam right there.
Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I did 4 years street performing down on Santa Monica Promenade. And that was just like after a long day. I was like, man.
Did you write that song yourself?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, a song like that, I feel like the meaning behind it is so great. You know, when you sit down and you write that song, what part of yourself do you access? How easy is it for those lyrics to come out? Does it take work?
It's such a weird process. Sometimes they just fly out.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just flies out. Sometimes you really got to pull it out and really like dig in to get things to come out. That one I'm pretty sure just came out. It was like a really long day of street performing and not very much had happened. And so I remember packing up all my crap and being like, man, this is rough. Like on like a Friday, you get out there really early and then you leave at like 10 p.m. and you have like $20 to show for it.
Dude.
And you're like, man, that was a long day to only have $20. And so, just kind of writing a song for yourself about like, man, I got to keep pushing.
How insane is that moment in your life? Because that, some may say one of the lowest parts in an artist's career kind of really helps you get your main start.
Yeah, of course.
Here.
Yeah, that's always how it works.
How often do you reflect on those moments? Because I can only imagine how tough that was.
I think you do a lot. I think that you probably work about the same. like it's about as hard then as it is right now.
Really?
For different reasons.
Is your energy focused in different directions?
Yeah, I think that, how much effort and how much stress and how difficult it was to stay afloat without any recognition on the street and make rent was probably similar to how hard it is right now to stay at the new level that I'm at.
Exactly.
So it's when I reflect back, I just think like, it's pretty much the same thing.
Same type of ethic.
Same work ethic, same struggle. It was just a different problem.
Yeah.
Then it was like, oh man, I can see that we have to switch spots every 2 hours, right? Every even hour.
Okay.
So it's like it'll be like 3:45, and you're like, should I stay and do another quick little set? Or that guy with the monkey looks like he's about to try to move, so I might have to like beat him out right now. And now it's the same thing right now.
Now you're competing with the people who you need to compete with on Idol or on the charts.
Yeah, now
they're a little bit cooler
like,
than the man with the monkey at the Santa Monica
but
Promenade.
it's the same hustle. It's the same thing of like being addicted to trying to make it better.
I mean, when you're writing those, when you were singing that song, every time you sang it, did you feel like kind of? I'm trying to take the words. I'm trying to pinpoint the words because when I hear it, right, I look at the world so in an optimistic way, right? I'm ready to take on everything.
Sure.
I'm ready to achieve what, maybe prior to hearing the song, I don't think I could have achieved.
Yeah.
Every time you sang that song, did it hit you with a new burst of energy?
No, it's sweet. It's like it's a little thing that's no matter what's going on, you just got to stay positive. And that really works in any situation. And it's been cool to see people use that song. I'm really a big fan of when music can actually be useful.
Yeah.
Really.
It doesn't happen all that.
It doesn't happen all the time
often.
when it's really useful. Whether it doesn't have to be a specific use. It can be like, oh man, I just really, we want to dance our asses off right now. Like, what do you put on? Now that's useful.
Yes.
I'm going through a breakup. I need something to like connect with me. Now that's like when it's actually giving you something. So I think this was the first one that I'd ever written that a lot of people be like, oh man, I use this.
Yeah.
We get all these crazy stories of like, me and my mom have cancer at the same time, and this is our jam. Or, just like crazy stories of how they use this song.
How crazy is that for you? Because your lyrics do mean something to people. Even in Honey, I'm Good. Seeing those videos and seeing the smiles on those couples' faces. And you know that they're going through, as they're doing that video, they're thinking about memories from when they first met.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah, I think you got to really, lyrics are just so important.
Yeah?
They're just so important. I think sometimes they get overlooked a lot. I mean, it's possible to have like a big pop hit where the lyrics mean nothing.
Yeah.
It's possible, but I think if you want to have like a long-lasting thing and you want to have fans care and come and have this dynamic that's like a little bit deeper, the lyrics are really important. And so the more honest I get about myself or my struggle or whatever it is that I'm going through, then it hopefully will resonate with everybody else.
Has there been a moment through your journey so far where you didn't share something through lyrics that happened to you?
No.
Are you open?
I'm pretty open. This last album was very open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you need to be open?
Yeah. I think especially when you're coming at it from a place of, like I do see the world in like a positive light.
Yeah.
And so things get cheesy fast.
All
and the
time.
way that they're not is if you're just brutally honest about it. Right. Like
Honest-
that's honest. If you're like really honest about your situation and the way that you see it, because everybody, then it becomes edgy again. If it's like just genuinely so you like Honey, I'm Good, right? If you just write a song, it's like everybody stay together. Like that's not, that doesn't, nobody cares about that. But if you go like, it's hard to stay together, I definitely am looking at your ass, and actually I'm still good though. Like I don't want it. I have the best wife ever, and she's amazing. And my genuine choice is like, that's a way better way to be. And I don't feel like I'm losing anything there.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna not acknowledge that like this is hard and you look hot.
I see that.
That's like, okay, now that's a song.
I see that song in that moment as someone's best friend, right? Or a song really has the potential to be somebody's best friend because a song could be there to support you. It could be there to be honest.
Sure.
When a friend needs to be honest. It has your back when your back is needed.
Totally.
If you're down in the dumps with a breakup, a song is there for you.
Yeah.
It really is. And that's honesty is key.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you dance around something or you kind of poke fun at it or, you just shy away from it completely, you could look stupid and you could look cheesy.
Sure.
People want to be honest now.
They want to be honest.
Wow. Oh, hey, Honey, I'm Good.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dude, kill it, man.
So nah, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home. It's been a long night here and a long night there, and these long legs damn near everywhere. hold up, now you look good, I will not lie. But if you ask where I'm staying tonight, I gotta be like, oh baby, no baby, you got me all wrong, baby. My baby's already got all of my love. So nah, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home. If I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got a bit you would do to another. I'll stay true. Ooh, 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 true. Ooh, 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 true. Now better men than me have failed, drinking from that unholy grail. Now check it out, I got her, and she got me, and you got that ass, but I can't leave. I gotta be like, oh baby, no baby, you got me all wrong, baby. My baby's already got all of my love. So no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home. If I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got a bit you would do to another. I'll stay true. Ooh, 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 true. Ooh, 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 true. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got a bit you would do to another. I'll stay true. Ooh, 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 true. Ooh, 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 true. Ooh, 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 true. Ooh, 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 ooh. Singing out loud, loud, whoa, oh, 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 singing, oh, 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 singing, oh, 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 singing, oh, 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 I'll stay true.
Awesome. Amazing.
All right.
Dude.
Thank you.
That song changed your... I think that song's going to change your career.
Yeah, man. Hopefully.
I mean, that's crazy. Keep your head up, change your career, too.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like... I think this one is going to be a big one.
It's so exciting, man. It's really fun.
I mean,
It's
wow.
fun. It's like a bunch of new firsts, you know? Like when you've never had it go, like it's already higher than anything I've had.
Yeah.
So it's just like every day is a new call from the manager or from somebody else. Like, oh, it's a little higher than it was before. It's a new exciting.
Every call right now is positive.
Yeah, a lot of good calls.
Can I say, by the way, you know, a lot of people come to the studio to hang, and you came by yourself.
Sure. What do you really need somebody else for?
Dude,
honestly, like really though.
Well,
What do you need?
You don't need anybody
You
else.
don't.
I
yeah.
agree with you.
I'm the guy that they'll go like, you want to send like a car service? I'm like, I live in LA.
Yeah,
Like,
you could drive.
fine. Yeah, I'll just drive over.
I just moved here. We actually all did. I moved the entire team that you see around us from New York and New Jersey. And this town, I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
Like, it's a slow roll, getting used to the human beings that are here, getting used to the people. I mean, you've been here for how long now?
10 years.
Wow. Have you ever
It's
wanted
really
to go
nice
back
here.
east?
The weather's so good all the time.
That's huge.
All the time?
You're right.
Though?
You're right.
Like,
You're right.
all the time?
I know.
So you never, like, all
There's
the time.
never a shitty day. Dude, and you take it for granted.
Like,
I find myself
every day.
taking it for granted.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's nice.
That's a huge plus.
Big deal.
Would you ever want to go back to New York?
I love going. I go back all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, but
is
as
your
far as, like,
family still
living
there?
No, they're out here. Everybody's
Okay.
out here, yeah.
That's what my parents want to do too.
Yeah.
They want to say peace to the east too.
Peace to the east.
Dude, the weather is like...
It's really hard to not.
Everybody
enjoy.
overlooks the douchey people here and they go straight to the weather. It's great.
It's real.
And, you know, people don't know how to drive either. That's like something I'm getting used to. Is every time I get behind the wheel, I feel like I could lose my life.
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, it's very, very possible. Like, even to go down the street, people are crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, tonight, not tomorrow, technically, American Idol, yeah?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You're performing with Nick Fradiani.
Yep.
pumped?
Super psyched. Dude's awesome. It's going to be really fun. We rehearsed yesterday. It's like a big, huge production. There's a choir. It's a whole thing. Yeah.
Are you performing? What song are you guys performing?
We're doing
together?
a medley of Back Home into Honey, I'm Good.
Very cool.
Be really great.
Now, what did you think about going on Idol? I mean, Idol they're canceling Idol next season.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
This season's been doing okay. It hasn't been bad.
Yeah, and it's gonna be fun. Like, there's a lot of people on this finale. There's like Pitbull, Chris Brown.
Really?
Yeah, I think Steven Tyler.
That's pretty freaking cool.
Should be pretty balls out.
Dude, that's like, a finale that you want to be a part of.
Yeah,
man.
It's really fun.
And Andy Grammer. So, lots of star power. You wrote your first song when you were 15?
Sure.
That's what I read.
That you read? Yeah, I probably did. Yeah, in high school. Started messing around.
Do you remember the first song you ever wrote?
I don't remember it, but I remember writing a ton. Just like so many songs.
What were you writing about?
I don't know. Probably same stuff. Like girls, most likely. Start figuring out. Like, it's an easy one to write about.
Do you feel like you had more inspiration... Not all the way back then, but maybe when you were doing Keep Your Head Up than you have now?
No.
Or is it different inspiration?
Totally different, but the same. For some reason, the second album was really hard.
Okay.
I'm really, really proud of that. Because the inspiration was like, it's difficult. I feel like the third album's going to be way easier.
Really?
The second one's tough. Everybody always says it, too. Yeah. And I was like, I went in like, nah, I got this. And then it was a real grind to get, because there's so much pressure on you to be different but be the same.
Of course, I totally
get a hit. That's the get a hit. There's just like a lot of. It was really difficult. So I wrote a lot. My ratio of like what was good to what was bad was terrible on the second album.
Did you find that you were writing a ton of songs that maybe didn't make the album?
Oh yeah. I mean, I wrote about 100 and 11 made it.
Whoa.
So the first 50 for the most part were like gone.
Do you repurpose those songs later on down the line?
Maybe there might be some that we like pull out and try to get something going with, but I think it was just a lot of fear, just like, and writing from a place of fear sounds so bad.
Why fear?
Because initially you're writing just to write something great to get noticed.
Of course.
Now you were coming from places like a whole business behind you.
Yeah.
So you're writing from a place of like commerce. Which is bad.
Pressure is different.
Totally different. And like, all right, this song needs to go this high so that everybody can get with it.
Exactly.
And that's like just a terrible idea for creativity.
Really crappy
That's the
pressure.
worst. So then, you make things, you go like, all right, well, what if we like simplify it here for this reason? Maybe that's what people would like.
Yeah.
Once you do that, then you're gone. Then you've lost everything.
Exactly.
And I definitely did that. But I'm really glad. Like, I'm really glad because I feel like I could have put out a second album that was shitty.
Yeah.
Because 50 songs is a lot of songs.
Dude.
You could put out, like, you definitely
That's 2 albums.
Yeah, we definitely could have put out a second album that was, like, just not very good. And me and my manager listened, and we're like, no, we have a higher standard than that. Like, I don't want to, no.
You need to.
So we kept pushing, and we kept pushing. Honey, I'm Good was 101 song.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm really glad that and then I picked the ones along the way that were like, no, that's still, I believe in that song. I'm super connected to it, and I'm brutally honest. And now I'm really proud of this album. I'm so glad I fought for it.
How do you know when you're really connected to a song? What goes to your mind? What registers within you?
To me, it's just that it's just connected to something a little bit deeper. It doesn't have to be, like, deep doesn't mean that it's like philosophically deep.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I have one that's like a little more fluffy song called Forever, which is about how long it takes my wife to get ready. Super frustrating. But that's like a very real moment.
Honesty and real is
Yeah,
key.
it's like a super real moment that people listen to and they connect to and they feel. So it's not going to change the world. It's not like, oh my God, that song makes me cry and I feel so much from it. But they go like, yeah, that's part of life. I totally connect to that. And a lot of people love that song. So that's the spectrum of like the light, and then you can go all the way to the other side. Like, I waited till marriage to have sex, right? And I wrote a very honest like song about that on the second album too.
Okay.
Not like this is what you should do. Just like this was my struggle. This is like how this is how it happened. And I haven't heard anybody sing it that way before.
Wait.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So that was my way out of the fear thing. It was like, all right, screw the idea of like trying to write something for commerce, and let's just go back to brutal honesty, finding something that I connect to, that I really love, and then that's kind of like how you get back in.
You know, it's very weird. Like, we're doing the same thing here over at the radio show, right? Because you express your honesty via song, and we express our honesty via stories, you know, and literally just coming out and saying things. And I feel like for a while, at least within us, and maybe it's something that each person, you kind of realize individually, maybe I am doing this for the wrong motives, or I'm creating something with, the crappy things in my ear, not the right, the inspiration for this is not what it really needs to be.
Sure.
So it's weird. We're literally doing the exact same thing by taking a step back.
Yeah, and you go, who are you? What do you do?
Exactly.
What are you doing this for? Why?
Yeah. And getting back to who you are as a human being and letting honesty and reality just naturally come that way.
Yeah, hard to do.
Oh my God.
When you talk about it, you talk about it like, you should do that. But it's like, that's really tough to do. It's kind of like, you should eat vegetables more. Like, sure.
Easier said than done all the time.
Of course you should eat vegetables. But that's hard to do. It's hard to actually do that.
And I feel like a lot of people, even maybe somebody who's not in the industry or whatever, they might not understand that there's 1,000 different things fueling, your mentality, whether it be of commerce or being real. There's you don't just really make a song. I don't just go on the radio and talk.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a whole ton of shit.
Yeah, and the more that you can get to a place where it actually is just that's when it gets really good.
That's key.
Yeah, totally.
You're gonna do a cover for us?
Let's do a cover. Here we go.
What are you gonna do?
Let's do Thrift Shop.
Oh.
Is this should it be the clean version?
You can go dirty, baby.
All right, we'll go medium filth.
Yeah. Go. Say I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is awesome. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is awesome. Yo, walk up to the club like, what up? I got a big cuckoo. So pumped about some shit from the thrift shop. Ice in the fringes, so damn frosty. The people like, damn, that's a cold ass honky. Rolling in hella deep, headed to the mezzanine. Dressing off me, set my gator shoes, gold and green. Draped in the leopard mink, girl standing next to me. I should've washed this, smells like R. Kelly sheets. But it was 99 cents, yo, copping and watching, about to go and get some compliments, passing the bottles marks. Someone else has been walking in by me and grungy freaking man. I'm stunned in the floor, saving my money and I'm hella happy that's a bargain. I'ma take your grandpa style, For real, ask your grandpa, can I have his hand-me-down? Velour jumpsuit with some high slippers, dookie brown leather jacket that I found digging. Yo, they had a broken keyboard, I bargained broken keyboard, ski blanket, and then I bought a kneeboard. Hello, my ace man, my mellow John Wayne ain't got nothing on my French game. Hell no, could take some pro wings, making cool saldos. I said making cool saldos, yeah. Sneakerheads be like, yo, he got the Velcro. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is awesome. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is awesome. I said, tip out, oh yeah.
All right.
Dude, you're a phenomenal live performer.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Did you hone your skills performing in Santa Monica?
Yeah, I mean, playing that forever.
But I feel like that's a tough crowd,
Sure.
If you can play, to a sidewalk in Santa Monica, you can really play anywhere, I think.
If you can win them over.
Exactly, that's the key.
That's the hard part. You got to get someone to actually step in.
I feel like you did
it's
that.
Very uncomfortable. If they don't like it, they will not step in. Same with me.
Yeah.
Like if I'm walking by... right now I have a deal. Like anytime I see a street performer, just because so many people paid me, that I will. I'll always give to somebody.
Paying it forward.
But there is like an intimacy to it.
Yeah.
That's like if you're walking by and you see somebody playing, and you don't want to make eye contact because you feel bad if they don't like it. But if you do like it and you step in, like now we're in together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
How big did your crowd get at one point?
I mean, the biggest crowds were like 100 people.
Wow.
When you make friends with the breakdancers and have them come over and
you collaborate.
Beatbox and play the guitar while they break. Yeah, you can start getting a big crowd.
Dude, hey.
Yeah.
That's a great collaboration right
totally,
there.
Yeah, you got to work it. Hustle.
Going from performing in Santa Monica to doing a ton of tours and now doing a tour this summer with American authors.
Yeah. Good stuff.
You excited to be on the road with them?
They're some of my best friends.
Awesome. They're good guys.
Really good guys, yeah.
Talented.
Super talented, great songwriters. We went to Australia together.
Really?
We toured through there. It was amazing.
Potential collaboration there?
Sure. I'm in.
There could be something there.
Them. Yeah, totally.
Andy Grammer, man.
Thanks for having me, buddy.
Dude,
I appreciate it.
you just kicked ass, man.
All right, buddy.
Thanks for coming and hanging out.
Good to see you, dude.